Okay, we want to prove that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other now. So we have our parallelogram that's given, and we'll just draw it in there. Oh, that's terrible. We'll call that O, and we'll say that's A, B, C and D, and that side is parallel to that side and it's equal in length, and that side is parallel to that side and it's equal in length because it's a parallelogram. So we're required to prove that the diagonals bisect. So it's just enough to do one of the diagonals. We could prove that AO equals the length OC, or likewise BO equals OD. You just want to prove either of them. Okay, so the proof, let's see. Actually, I should use lowercase letters for the points rather than uppercase letters. So what I'm going to do, just to be clear, those letters represent the angles. Okay, so we'll call that angle A, that angle B, and we'll call C and D then. C here and D here. And just to be clear, that's a just the center there. Maybe I'll just call that O, and I'll call this point A, point B, point C, and point D in case I need to use it. Okay, good. Okay, now the angle A equals the angle C because they're alternate angles. There's a parallelogram here, and likewise the angle B equals the angle D because they're alternate angles here. So what I've done is I've shown that angle A and C are the same, and I've shown that angle B and angle D are the same, and then the length AB is the length DC because it's a parallelogram. We know this. So that means the triangle ABO is congruent to the triangle CDO. Are congruent triangles. So if they're congruent triangles, then what that means is the length and actually I realized when I changed my uppercase to lowercase, I never did it in my required to prove. So let me just fix that now. AO is the same as OC, and then DO is the same as OB. Okay, so if those two triangles are congruent, then we can say, let's see, the length AO is equal to the length opposite the green OC. Okay. And could we do the other one as well? Likewise, so what I did to get this statement was I looked at the lengths of the side opposite the green angle here. So if I look at the lengths of the sides opposite the yellow, the DO should be the same as OB. Yeah, okay. And that ends the proof then.